guys, I'm the Dow King, and check this out. Massive free airdrop going on right now. A lot of people don't know about this. You probably don't know about it either. It's called Manta Pacific. It's the first Ethereum Layer 2 on Celestia. You're probably wondering what Manta Pacific is. That's what I wondered too. I was like, what the, you know what? I was like, what is this crap? I just, anyways, it's a layer 2, and you can come over to Defi Llama to see if it's legit. They have actually a lot of VCs and a lot of investment. They have quite a bit of people that have invested in it. So it's legit. It's legit. There's a lot of airdrops happening right now. Not all of them I can see are legit. You probably on some of them going to get rugged or worse. But anyways, this one's a legit one, basically. So look at what's going on in here. The TVL from Defi Llama was like 20 million, and then it went boom. I mean, we're at 250 million, and it just keeps going. And these are the two big ones, Bank and Shoebill. We're going to talk about this later. This is actually, Shoebill is one I use where you can actually loan and then borrow, and loan and borrow your ETH, and then basically earn even more Manta. So we don't know what price Manta Pacific is going to come out from. Some people are saying it's going to be $1. Some people are saying $2. Some people are in the pennies. Some people say even higher. It doesn't really matter. It's free money. So let's go get the free money. Now, there are other ways of getting this free money. You can actually buy people's positions and stuff like that, which we'll get into in a minute. But check this out. I bridged 1 ETH over, and I'm going to tell you what, I didn't get anything. People before were getting stuff for bridging their ETH over, and I turned my ETH into stone. So your ETH and stone become basically the same. It's basically like liquid staking your stone, and it's 1-to-1, and you stake it here, I believe, for 60 days, and then after 60 days you can take it out. Now, how's this all going to work? Well, it's a little complicated, but what I did was on my Discord, if you guys come over to my Discord right here, just join the Dow King. I'll put the links down here. Come to Manta Airdrop. One of my guys in there, Gannon, he wrote up a whole entire write-up of how it works. And if you've been on other networks like, what is these other networks, like Base or Linea, you will actually have a score, and you don't actually have to bring over as much ETH. So he shows you how that works. He shows you how to bridge it over. And then and there's a link. You need a referral link. I'll also put a referral link down here so you guys can use, or you can use his. You need to get the invite. If you don't have the invite, you can't get into it, basically. And he shows how it works, and you can see he's done really well. Look at him, 78 ETH. So some big players coming in. I mean, this is an incredible number. 23 of 25 boxes. Like, Gannon is gonna print money. He's gonna print on this. I won't be surprised he gets probably close to $1,000 of free money just for referring people. I mean, it's pretty crazy. So this is the kind of stuff that you guys can do. And then he gets his ETH later on back, which is in stone. So as you guys can see, he gives you a whole write-up, and then he shows you what to do with your ETH after, or with your stone or ETH. Now, I didn't get anything because I think I'm coming in a little bit too late. So I didn't get any boxes. So only way I could probably earn is through the referral codes, which I'll put over here for you guys if you wish to use it, or you can use Gannon's from my Discord. So make sure you join my Discord if you want like a full write-up. Now, how are you going to make even more money on this? Well, it's pretty simple. Check it out. You're going to go to Shoebill, or you can actually go to this other one, Bank. Me and Gannon had to talk about this. We believe Shoebill is a little bit more trustworthy team. They're a team that's known. I believe they're out of Korea, and he said a lot of the guys out of Korea don't rug because there's a little bit better regulations over there regarding crypto and things like that. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. It's still a risk whenever you stake your tokens on any protocol. Please understand the risk that you can still get rugged. So if they wanted to run away with this $27 million, they could. And same thing with Bank. Bank just doesn't pay as much. So Shoebill pays a little bit better. Now, you come in here, it's very simple. What you're going to do is you're going to basically supply your stone. I've already exhausted it. I've done 85%. Once you hit 85%, you're not able to. So my 1 stone, I was able to get a loan. I supplied, which is $2,200. I supplied $6,100 worth of loans. And because of that, I'm going to earn on $6,200, I'm going to earn 5% APY on these airdrops. Okay. So that's the thinking. So basically what you do is you supply your stone, and then once you get your stone, you borrow it, and they let you get like a certain percentage of it, like 75% or 80% of it. And then you do it again, and you do it again. You supply and borrow, supply and borrow, supply and borrow till you hit the utilization rate, which is where I'm at, you know, my limit. I've borrowed 7,300. I've, you know, limit of this, you know, collateral 6,100, you know, it tells you what it is. Now, where is the number? I think there was like, it showed how much you're supposed to get, something like that, but I don't see it. I don't know where it was, but anyways, you guys kind of get the idea. So you can use these kind of protocols. And what this does is helps you earn more Manta. So that's kind of the idea. It's very simple. Now, before, when you brought over Stone, you used to get points over in this. Now you're not getting them. So what you're going to have to do is very simple. Well, what you can do is instead stake ETH, which I'm actually thinking about doing, but you're going to lock your ETH. It tells you here, I think it's like 60 days or something like that. So you're going to end up locking your ETH. So let's see. Oh, maybe you don't have to lock your ETH. I think Stone gets locked. So this one might actually be even better, where you just put in your ETH here and you get 28%. Where else are you going to earn 28% on your ETH? You're going to get it back in, you know, it tells you what you're going to get it back in. So it's, you know, you supply ETH and earn Shoebill point and Manta tokens. That's awesome. That's what you want. You want to get this free airdrop of these two tokens that are going to be hopefully worth a good amount. So I might actually bring over another ETH or two, maybe more. I don't know. I'm thinking about it because this is kind of like free money. I don't believe the ETH needs to be staked for a specific period of time. I think I might be able to take it out. I'm not sure on that. I got to look into that. It doesn't really say anything here, but I know the Stone gets locked. So that's the difference, is when you convert it over to the Stone, you're kind of locked for a period of time. But the ETH, I think we might be able to go in and out. So I just got ETH sitting, you know, so this is a way you can just earn off your ETH and get kind of some free money. Now, if you're going to bring over your ETH, you can use a different types of routers or, you know, bridges. So you just go from ETH to Manta. It took 45 seconds. It says here. When I did, it was even faster than this, like 30 seconds. Now, if you go to this write-up, Gannon actually included another one. So you can use Jumper Exchange also, and then he gives you recommendations on other things too. So this is actually incredibly well detailed. You're going to need to put some ETH on, you're going to have to bridge some ETH over anyways onto your MetaMask wallet for the Manta Pacific. And the reason you're going to want to do that, because it's going to be your gas. ETH is your gas. So you're going to have to bridge it over. What you want to do is you want to bridge it over not from ETH mainnet, but from like BSC, because it's going to cost you more money if you do it from obviously ETH. You're going to want to bring it over from, you know, where is it? BNB chain. So you're going to bring over your ETH, buy ETH on BNB, and then bring it over to Manta. That's going to be a lot cheaper for you to do. Okay. So these are things that you got to kind of understand. And look, it says time speed 30 seconds. That's what I did. That was really fast. It was like 30 seconds. Boom. I got my ETH. I brought it over. You know, I'm going to go stake some next. It's very simple to do. I'm probably going to bring over one more ETH just to, yeah, I think this is pretty cool. This is free money. If you're not doing anything with your ETH, you're not doing anything with it, just do it. Now, you get basically issued a NFT. There's a whole like a marketplace for the NFT is basically how this whole thing works once you unlock certain things. So if you don't want to even go through this, you just want to get the airdrops, you can buy the NFTs. Now that's another way you can do it, which is actually pretty cool. Manta Pacific, I think, you know, it's another layer 2. It's on Celestia. It's got some cool things going on it. I think, you know, as far as a long-term play, I don't really know. What am I going to do with mine when I get it? I'm probably going to sell it if I see a big pump. Sorry. It's just what I'm going to do. A lot of YouTubers won't tell you what they're going to do because they probably don't know, or they, you know, I don't know. A lot of them don't say it. It's kind of weird. I'm probably going to sell mine. So, you know, get the free money, you put a couple ETH in there, get it. I mean, there's people literally going in this thing 50, 100 ETH at a time. They just got the ETH laying around and boom, they're going to get like, I don't know, they're probably going to get a couple $1,000s of free money. So, you know, they'll put 100 grand in there and they'll get like, I don't know, $2,000 or $3,000 of just free money. You know, they can keep some, they can trade some, they can have, I don't know. It's interesting, but this is literally one of the cool things about crypto is we get to have free money that nobody else does. And it's really cool because we are the ones that are adding liquidity to these projects. We are the liquidity makers. And for that, we're being thanked. So we are providing kind of a role as a banker, you have to understand. So you're like, oh, nothing is free. Yeah, this is free because what we're doing is, as you can see right here, we basically taken the liquidity here from like 20 million to, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars, might even hit billions of dollars by the time this airdrop hits. And then you basically supercharge this entire network. So we are being paid to be the bank. And that's what crypto has done. This is something that you guys have to understand, that crypto has opened up opportunities for a lot of people. Yes, the whales will make the most money, and that is the way it goes for most things, unfortunately, in the world. But if you're smart, like Gannon is, he's not a whale. He only brought in one ETH of his own, 1.25. But look at the contributors and the team that he's been able to build. And he's going to make some serious money. I won't be surprised if he makes $2,000 or $3,000 off of this. And that's the great thing about crypto. If you get into these communities and you can use those communities and be part of those communities and be active and understand, you can make some serious money. And, you know, come over to our community over at my Discord, and you can get kind of filled into these things and understand how these things work and be part of a community, and also give to the community is very important, which is what Gannon has done. And by giving, he himself is being rewarded because he's understood how these things work. So understand that crypto is a little bit more involved than, you know, buying the S&P and letting it stay there for 10 years. But also there's way more opportunities for if you have a lot of money, or even if you're somebody who's deep in it. So it's kind of interesting. You have to kind of change your mindset when you're thinking about crypto. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, you can always ask Gannon here. Become part of his team, and, you know, he'll help you navigate it. It's pretty cool. Get the free money. It's just free. Go grab it. That easy. Take care.